Good evening and welcome in all. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday today. We're going to go ahead and get started with an absolute indulgence of mine that I did not know was in the works. A few years ago, they came out with a VR conversion, or rather a VR exclusive title for a 7th Guest Remake, where they modernized a former point and click game into a 3D one where you can navigate around, and the hands of which in your 3D character are skeletal. So that was a heavy inspiration between my own hands, and I happened to be browsing Steam, desperately looking for a game to play, and saw that this was releasing in 2 days. So, needless to say, it was quickly added to my cart and I eagerly awaited till its release. I will go ahead and give an absolute preface of this is a product of its time. The humor will be dated, corny, cheesy, hokey, whatever your preferred definition is. Terrible, but in its own charming way. And the story very straightforward, but there are elements to this game that I wish so many others had. And this is one of the quintessential horror games. As in eternally in its place. Precisely. But this is a heavily narrative-driven one with puzzles, so we'll have some fun with that. So thank you for indulging me with this as we go ahead and get started into the 7th guest. Let's go ahead and start a new game.
Outside Harley-on-the-Hudson stood a house. A house that scared people. For years, the house just stood there, waiting. Then one night the house opened its doors. A party was about to begin.
And we have control. Let's see.
I remember you, but I don't remember myself anymore. This place does that to you. But maybe we can help each other.
And yesterday after the stream, you respected into a bar, and now your game is in a party. You'll have to let me know how a bard goes, because that was one thing we were talking about with Alfira in that, in your Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. They didn't give you the opportunity to have a bard as your companion. All the other classes are represented except that one. So I didn't realize that until we actually kind of pointed it out. I was like, oh, yeah, they didn't. And you will see little kind of glitches like that. Again, the game was originally coded for VR, and I really wanted to play it. Doddering was even sweet and thought about how we could kind of puppeteer it, where he would be at the helm and I would be dictating. But we scrapped it because he thought it might be too frustrating. So now I get to play it and I'm super excited. Because I cannot play VR as much as I would like to. At least I haven't been deigned to try again. Oh, and you downloaded a lot of Bard things. New Bard schools. I think you are now is the College of Frigid Winds. That sounds really cool. And I'm wondering if I should also warn you about this now. But with this game, again, given its age, it did something that was common of the time in that it actually has live acted scenes. And so the characters are not 3D modeled, as best as I can tell. But the way they went about it I thought was incredibly clever, in that they are spectral, and so any kind of uncanniness or kind of immersion breaking you might see where you have a real character in a 3D modeled world, it's explained in this. So we'll see it here shortly, but I just wanted to also warn that as well, of where it's like it's got some hokey acting, so... Oh no. Like Tim Curry and Jonathan Pryce, J.K. Simmons in Red Alert 3? It might be. I'll let you be the judge of that one. I can't honestly remember it. But yes. And then here's another element I really enjoy about the game. a lantern revealing something that you normally see.
Do you see your lantern? Take it.
So you have this gobbledygook, but when the lantern's there, it reveals things. I'm a big fan of that. And likewise, our lantern is very special. Ah, welcome in, Miko. And Tim Curry and Clue was amazing. And what's this game about? This one is a remake, so it is dated, but in essence, there are 6 guests invited to a manor at an eccentric's house, and if they manage to solve all of his riddles and puzzles, they'll be granted their heart's desire. However, a 7th guest also arrives, so we're now going through and kind of unfurling the mystery on what happened. So it's very much a Clue meets Tower of Terror. And we have a lantern that can revert things to their previous state. So while everything is decrepit and in a state of dilapidation, we can at least explore things. And here's our first thing. The exclusive soiree at Stauf Mansion. And the rest I really can't read. So, onto the floor it goes. So yes, we're in for some... I don't even want to call horror. It's haunting in the sense of Twilight Zone is scary. But just, again, dated, so the graphics aren't the greatest. But still, what they were trying to do here is very pretty. The willow trees honestly need some work, but I can't fault them for that. The physics on those alone
Your
would be
lantern
terrible.
brings back objects from the past and even fixes them. It makes the house remember how it used to be.
And you cook so much lentil soup you'll eat it for a week. That'll be dinner, a side dish, and dessert. Oh no. And you're back with the chicken ramen with actual roasted chicken in it. Ooh, that sounds delightful. Is it the spicy kind, or is it just a mild one? And how's the responsiveness on this? Is it too fast, too slow? What does it look for you all, since this is a first-person one?
The gate is missing something.
So we have a gargoyle holding the key here, and he's missing a gem in his eye. So it introduces you very early on to puzzles, because here's another gargoyle head. And a clue. So let's put him back to his proper place. And it's a spicy ramen. Ooh, lovely. And we can take our key. Kinda nice it gives you an option. Now I can't remember if the gate closes on its own.
Old man Stauf built a house and filled it with his toys.
Ah, you can kind of see it there, of where on screen there's an itty-bitty, tiny little skeletal hand. In the VR version of this, you actually have 2 incorporeal versions of it. Very pretty. Ooh, and you had banana-flavored porridge with cinnamon and sliced banana on top. Now I'm jealous. Everyone's had marvelous meals. This is another delight of mine. Watch the lanterns.
6 guests came one night. Their screams the only noise.
And as pretty as this walkway is, this has a lot of stairs. It's like, oh no. Yes, isn't that a gorgeous manor? Too bad we didn't get to look at the yard. But we have an achievement. Welcome to my house. And a grand staircase to greet us.
The toy maker's house. I need to remember what happened. I remember his voice playing on a record. There should be a gramophone here, right in the foyer.
And yes, we have a butterfly as our guide. Who needs Jiminy Cricket? We have a butterfly. And a missing record.
You brought it back! Back from that evil night.
Ah, yes, the foyer.
Welcome to my house. I'm so pleased to see you all answered my invitation. And tonight promises to be a night full of surprises. Solve my puzzles and perhaps you'll walk out of here with your heart's most secret desire. Do leave your luggage in the foyer for now, as I have prepared a warm welcome for you all in the dining room. I remain your humble host, Henry Stauf.
This house is filled with memories. If you find them, we can learn what happened. I'll show you. You just have to stand in the right place and look.
And this is where we get to meet our cast of characters. As you can see, their luggage never moved. Let's see who we have to deal with.
Edward,
Yeah?
we're so far from everything. And what about the rumors?
Eleanor, they're just that. They're rumors. Okay? Now shape up. We need to make a good first impression.
Stauf has spent his fortune wisely. Don't mind the smell.
Bit dreary in here, don't you think? Martine, Burden, maybe you've seen me on Broadway.
Regrettably not. Brian Dutton, you're on business.
A colleague of Mr. Stauf's, that must be nice.
I've never met the man, though I am intrigued by his success.
Hello? How rude.
Hamilton Temple, illusionist extraordinaire.
Julia Hine of the Hine Hotel. I don't suppose you know the toy maker either, do you?
No. But I heard he was run out of town. What has happened to the chief?
Oh, pish posh. Where's the dining room? I'm starving.
A premonition. Spirit dictates it's this way, my queen.
If you say so, magic man.
The clock. Every time you hear the clock chime, new rooms can be explored. This one I still remember. The dining room. Follow me.
And off he goes. But yeah, see, again, I know it's live action, and on one hand, shame on them for doing it that way in this day and age, but I think it captures the charm of the old ones. It can be a little jarring at first, but I really like how they implement it, where they are such incorporeal states, and where it's supposed to be a memory, of course it wouldn't come quite through as you would expect it, so I think they really leaned into the theme and made it work. We'll see more of them, but unfortunately it is an unlikable cast. It's like, don't feel sorry for any of them. And it does remind me of those early CD-ROM games where they mixed in live capture. See? It's just a nice little wave of nostalgia. That's where I know this isn't great by any means. Hell, it doesn't even have a category on Steam. And I was torn. It's like, well, I could put it under retro, but there is the VR version of it, so that's what I use for the game. But And Peter, you remember the original? Nice. That's one of the ones I played heavily. I exhausted that poor CD. Or was it even on CD? It may have been floppy. I'm trying to remember. And you played Under the Killing Moon, sci-fi noir detective game back in the day? That sounds fun. I don't think I ever played that one, but I know that title's familiar to me, and I'm not sure why. But the other nice thing with this game is where it does have a point-and-click base, a lot of the objects are interactable, and you get fun little dialogue. But I am curious to see what's different. I want to put it on the floor, but here we are. Like, case in point, I do remember this one.
Feeling disconnected.
Can't put anything back, apparently. I'm just going to be an absolute menace. See if I can at least put it on the table. Ooh, almost. And then, as with all old houses, the portraits, the paintings on the wall. So yes, you will have to forgive me, because as with Layers of Fear, I will be gushing quite heavily on the aesthetics of this. But between, say, The Haunting of Hill House or The Haunting of Bly Manor, and including Woman in Black, Crimson Peak, references from the cinema variety, this would be one of the games that I could say influenced me. I cheated. 2 of them are series, but I think Crimson Peak, just because of how they portrayed the ghost and the character of the manor itself, was definitely one of my favorite films. I think I saw it in theaters at least 4 times. I was gonna say, I wanted to say 5th, but I don't think I made it to the 5th one.
He was a foundling, forced to grow up in a grim and grimy orphanage. A quiet child, without any friends. So he made his own. Soon he discovered he could entertain the other children with the puppets he had made. Everyone loved the shows young Henry put on.
And for spoilers, that's part of our villain origin story. I know I'm supposed to go to the dining room, but I'm also going to just explore everything. Oh, that's the other thing, too. This is another one of my all-time favorite things, of when portraits change depending on the lighting or how you look at them. So, for example, this gentleman here, his cranial cavity is about the normal size you would expect it to be. I cast a little light on it, and tiny head. I love gimmicks like this. Again, this is an indulgence for me, so thank you for playing along. And have I watched The Fall of Ushers? I haven't yet. What did you think of it? Because it's from the same producers, or at least the same, or many of the returning cast of characters. Oh, well. Dearly Departed. I forgot to do this. Highly recommend it. I'm trying to remember, the one that kind of kicked everything off was the Midnight Mass, if I remember correctly. And that one wasn't awful. I like the twist to it. Oh, well, somebody clearly lost their head. I was gushing about the portraits earlier and I forgot their biggest charm. Yes. House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price. Yes, that's another good one. And that, too, chimes in for the writing style. Well, anything Vincent Price. I'll at least entertain it. Granted, there were some flops, but not many. I really like the radio series, because Boris Karloff did suspense. I'm trying to remember. Or no, Boris Karloff did thriller, and then Vincent Price's radio series was suspense. Which I think is all free on YouTube. I don't think that one changed other than the eyes glow. You are for a later puzzle, I believe. Again, I've not played this version, so they may have changed things up on me. Oh, the dining room. I may get stumped on the first puzzle. We'll see. Lovely rotten pear. Oh, and the floorboards creak. Delightful.
Stauf's not joining us for dinner.
I guess our host wants us to fend for ourselves.
Great. Is there anything to drink?
No worries, games like this are about mystery and atmosphere? Definitely. And then likewise, too, as we're working through the puzzles, feel free to chime in. Your collaboration is always appreciated, but never expected. That looks like we have a memory. Or at least a broken plate. This one has a marker on it. So I imagine it goes with the set. Put it there for now. Let's see, what is this? Press X to show and hide the spirit
Look,
board.
you can see the available rooms, and it even can give hints. It can even solve puzzles for you if you're stuck. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone.
It's got a built-in cheat. I love the planchette. Alright, simple but straightforward. So good, in case we do get stuck. Excuse me. What would be this?
My dear Mr. Knox, how good of you to come during these difficult financial times. But I believe everybody deserves a second chance. Just as I got a new lease on life. And tonight, I want to return that favor by welcoming the elite of our community to my house. This house is a mystery for all my guests to solve. A real head-scratcher, Mr. Knox. With only one reward, to fulfill your wildest dreams. But each guest must solve the mystery for themselves. Those are the rules of the house, and that is how the game is played. In the morning, only one guest will leave this house a winner. I remain your staunchest supporter, Henry Stauf.
Well, they give that away quite early. The demonic nature of his voice is intentional. And this is for Edward. That's Stauf's insignia. Throw that on the floor because it's of no further use. And of course the windows are nailed shut. There'll be no escaping tonight. But she looks rather concerned. I wonder why. Ah. two familiar protrusions on the neck. Oh, the little gremlins are feasting. Love their little eyes. That one's kind of too dark to tell, but still neat. And the boar. Thought your eye was shining. Maybe not. But plates. None of these are the one I'm after. Oh, well. Somebody apparently had an aversion to roses. Ah. There's a marker here. So chicken, donkey, fish, and a person. Chicken, donkey, fish. I know that's for the centerpiece. Can't remember if the plate's in there or not, though. I say remember as if I've played this before, and admittedly I'm going in, albeit a little blind, not significantly so. I can be an absolute menace and just grab all the things. Looks like he's ingesting a lovely bowl of blood porridge. I wonder if it was from the donor in the corner. Any goodies in here? Nothing that I can see. You, I don't think I'm quite ready for yet. You remember the vibe, but the rest is foggy? That's kind of where I'm at, where I remember some things, but not a lot. I do remember that's a cheat token.
That's a Stauf coin. If you're stuck, you can spend it at the spirit board in return for solutions.
Mm-hmm. Which I thought it was another clever mechanic. Where there are cheats, yes, but you kind of have to earn them. Unlike the room where if you get stuck, you're just stuck. Which I did enjoy those, but that was back when I had a... Goodness, I think it was an Apple tablet. The only one of those I ever had. See the boar's eyes, it's like... I'm dubious. As I am with the chandelier. And I can be an absolute menace and just pick up everything, but I don't think I want to yet. Isn't it under the plate with the bread? Fine, I will be a menace. It's like I wish it would let me put things back where I picked them up from. No. In Evil Dead 2 when the stag's head starts to laugh. Yes, or in Layers of Fear when the stag head falls and you fall through a trapdoor. Anything in the glass? Other than it needs to be polished? Okay. Because if memory serves, it will right itself as well. Something you would never do is just turn it completely inverted, but... Oops. Alright, so let's see. I don't have the other plate. I wonder if it's in this. And we had the clue, the chicken, donkey, fish. And you passed 1 billion gold in Diablo 4. Oh my. What are you going to do with your riches? I don't see the prompt to interact with that just yet. afraid I don't need the wake-up alarm. Oh, maybe it's under menace time. Well, it wasn't any of those. Because I didn't see the inspect button either. Oh, I lied. There is an inspect button. I was hoping it was one under the dining plate. I forget the names of them, but the plate you never eat off of. It's just to protect the table. That one. So looking for... You're going to invest them in the rapid and growing economy? Probably. There's a spirit coin in that. I don't think I can interact with this yet, can I? I can. Ah. So I can interact with this. I think I need to be in this. Maybe here. Don't suppose it would let me rotate it in the middle, will it? Ah, I see. Will let me do this, though. There we go. There's our plate. Not only did I spend so much money on the computers and the AC units, I would have to have something to invest. Fair. Although I will maintain my argument in that you made very sound investments. Star, something else. Did I just luck into that? Oh, the missing tile. I know where this goes. Ah, fun. So let's see, how does this one operate? I slept so bad when you're under the blanket it's too hot, and when you kick down the blanket's too freezing. I had something similar, that or where your thoughts are just racing. It's like, you know what, I might as well get up anyway. So that rotates. I remember if you could rotate the thing entire. I don't think I have to match the whole puzzle. Or those immutable ones where I can't move them. Press and release tile. Is this... Nope, that one's not correct either. None of these are. Left stick is to select it. Did that just switch them how I think it did? Suppose I should try something better. Because it was chicken, donkey, human. So chicken, donkey, fish, human. Pet Claire for better insight. I think she's in the top of her perch. Yes. I had to take a quick peek. All you see is this tiny little nose sticking forth. It's like, yes, I monitor. Does that just rotate? 'Cause I thought this was one where you could actually rotate each row, but maybe not. Because, for instance, you have some with duplicates on it, like here. Here's a double chicken. And that's a reset. That leaves. Left stick is to select the tile, so where it's hovered over. The puzzle's not confusing, how to interact with it is. Because that's clearly the right combination, but where there is no chicken here, and there's a double chicken there, I don't think I could do this. Because it immediately reverts it. So let's get our nice whack. I love puzzles, but I'm too dumb for them. I'm afraid I might be. Because I enjoy them, but I admit I'm not very good at them. So you know what? Let's just see. Press X for our spirit board. Help. Is this considered a food warmer or a dessert cover? That's the plate cabinet we've already opened. I guess... oh, it won't even let me select the ones, I see. Divide the cover into 4 unique adjacent figures. Adjacent, not diagonal, though. Because, for example, we have 2 fish on the same row. It's not letting me select those. The fun of puzzles isn't for the puzzling. If they're too easy, they aren't rewarding. True. Where I'm struggling with this one, though, is it looks like I should, in theory, be able to rotate the rows. But I wonder if, because these are locked, I can't.
Come on. You're not even trying.
And doesn't help that he insults you too. It's like, I'm doing my best. That one's fine. It's just the order in which... oh, no, it's not. It doesn't have a chicken. And I can't do it on a diagonal because there's 2 chickens there. I do it before then? Oh, it must have been this row. Or this column, rather. So I imagine I do that one last. Because that one's... Oh no. Because if I can rotate it the way I want it to, I wouldn't be able to. Like, oh hush, Henry. I'm gonna dig you up and bury you even deeper. Or to a less scenic spot. You see on the bias here, it's deceiving because there's only 3 in a row, but it's showing that... Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Is there even a... There is. Okay. Let's reset it one more time.
You have no hope of winning.
Oh, hush you. I think I have an idea. A dangerous and stupid idea. So chicken... Donkey. Nope, it resets it. Ah. I just chose the wrong one then. We should try the barbarian method. So the chicken's already selected on this row. I just need the donkey close to something else. Unless I can work my way backwards? No, we don't need the chicken. Why did it let me select that one? Okay, that's what I thought, so that row we have to wait on. I see, I'm slowly getting it. It's like a Sudoku puzzle, where some are already filled in. So what are we missing here? A chicken. Is there even a chicken on that row? So third one down. I don't think there is a chicken there, so it must not depend on that one. So let's start with here. What are we missing? We have a fish. And the donkey's not on this row either. My theory is slowly eroding. You do Sudoku on long voyages? They are nice. The boy's already selected for that line. Don't need a double donkey. It will let me select that one. And now that one's eligible? Possibly. So I have the fish, the boy, the donkey, another donkey. I was hoping for a chicken. Maybe not. Oh, I see. Once I've locked it in, that might be problematic. Boy. There's no fish on that line either. And I can't remember if the goal is to get every piece illuminated or not. I imagine yes, but you can't just press them all at once. There has to be some reason for it. Oh, welcome in, Irony. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday today. We're going through one of my favorite games that just was remade called Seventh Guest. and I'm currently stumped on a puzzle. I'm making headway on it, but the goal of the game is to find things in a certain order so that it completes a set, while simultaneously opening everything else in relation to it. And I'm currently debating on whether this is a diagonal that counts or not. So for example, you have a chicken, a donkey, I would need a fish to go there, and then the boy. But I wonder if I can do something like this? I can. And it reminds you of the room? Precisely. So I already have... It'll be fun and 3.5 hours of puzzles. We'll see. It may only be the one puzzle. And yes, the Room series was fantastic. I think I may have screwed up already, though, because I have these 3 pieces offset by themselves. And we already have a chicken selected there, so I wonder... what I can do here. So I'd like to do that, but it's requiring a 4th. What don't I have? So it's the donkey that, and I don't have a fish. Ah, it does reset it. The fish and chicks. Yeah, I think I may have screwed myself where I isolated these 3 pieces. But let's press on and see how much of a diagonal this counts for. So, chicken, donkey, fish. Nope. Because it wasn't adjacent to the other piece. I see. Chicken, fish, boy, donkey. Doesn't matter the order in which you press them. Okay. They just have to be next to an illuminated piece. So we may be okay if I can find another fish that's close to something. So chicken, donkey, fish. No, it reset those. Wheel. The thought was there. So chicken. I know this is going to be repetitive, me saying that over and over. Yeah, it resets it. Getting warmer. It's just a matter of trying to finish this one. Why won't let me complete it that way? Is it because they have to be next to each other? I think I see, and I think this is as far as I can go with this one. I don't think it's salvageable. Because if I move... yeah, it pops them out. Because it's too far away. There. Let's reset it once more.
Words sometimes confuse you. Do they make you angry? Ah.
Oh, Henry. You and I are going to have words by the end of this, sir. So, we have to be strategic on how we depress these then. But it doesn't matter the order. So if I do... it won't let me do this one. It's already completed the set. But if I do something like this, maybe, and make sure that I work in a tight unit, we should be okay. Perhaps. Just kind of work from the top down, maybe. Fish, donkey, chicken, boy. And then we'll do this row last, because it's already matching. Ah, do enjoy D&D. Hope you have a lovely time, and hopefully you don't have too many complicated puzzles. Take care and take it easy. That's another chicken. Oh, and I may have already messed up. Let's see. I messed up. Yep, there's no fixing that one. I broke it. Because this is the row you have to do last. Alright. But we do it this way. Did I just do it again? I didn't. I'm okay. Like I was about to be quite mad with myself. And there's not a donkey near that, so that must be part of something else. I'm half tempted to do this one first. Rather than last. So let's just see. Oh wait. Wrong corner. This one. That's a chicken. Rat. So this one is not correct. Oh, is that bait? Where all of them are in a row, conveniently so you don't think about it. Claire, would you not eat the curtain? Thank you. You have plenty of food in your food bowl. And the profile reminds you of a certain US president? It does. He was featured on the $50. Yep. So then we have this. Interesting. I only have... It won't let me do this, I'm sure. No. Because that would solve it, but... Sadly, no. So I'm thinking trying to find that one first.
I tested this on chimpanzees. But I'm afraid you're no top banana.
I am not. I have to say I'm thoroughly embarrassed. We're almost to our ads. If you can believe that or not. And I'm stuck on a puzzle. For shame. Alright. The double chicken. No, that's a fish. Oh, here's the double chicken. I think I start from this side, because this is the one I keep getting tripped off on.
I would tell you to break it down, but I'd be afraid you'd just smash the puzzle.
There you go, Peter. There's the barbarian method. Let's do that one, that way where it's out of the way. I got close once, but the bottom got me. There's no fish there. And there's a double donkey. I may have messed up again. Curses and splashes. Because it's so tempting just to go that road down, but it isolates too many pieces. You see, now we have a donkey there. I think I lucked into it. Ah.
Time for dessert.
Thank you.
So, you live to play another day.
I probably should have waited to solve that because we're about on our ads. Oh, no, wait. I think I have to interact with that. Perfect. So we'll sit here and go look out the window to avoid that memory for a moment. And we'll pause here for our ads. But yes, that's the type of puzzles we're in store for, so I'm in trouble, apparently. But thank you for enduring that. We will be back momentarily, so let me get my warning out. Goodness, I meant to get rid of those as well. There we go. Probably should pause the game before I do that, but be back. And welcome back all. Those ads should be banished. We just solved a kind of convoluted puzzle for me, and we have a memory to observe. Let's go stand in our designated spot.
Stauf seems to know all about us.
Yes, and he himself seems to have vanished.
Ned, how wonderful. Oh, who gives a damn? Will you look at that ghastly cake?
I suppose we should indulge just to be polite.
Allow me.
Oh, marvelous.
I think I'll stick to the wine, thank you.
Surprise, surprise.
I'm gonna say, I critique you, sir. There was a spade on the table. And then it says, I won't take a bite. Because that looks positively poisoned. But yes, sir. You could have used this for the cake rather than your cane sword. Or rather, dagger. It was minuscule. Yes, and now the room's restored to how it once was. That's the other nice thing with the game, as you advance on, the manor comes to life. So you see it in its dilapidated state, and then you restore it. Just notice the silver's even polished. Although I imagine those would be pewter rather than silver, but who knows. We are dealing with an eccentric, so it could be made out of lead. That'd be fitting.
The house remembered. The memory also opened other rooms. You can visit them now. Look at your spirit board to see which ones.
I will in a moment, but I see a record. In a moment. I don't suppose it'll let me, will it? Fine, we'll go watch the memory. What happy haunts do you have in store for us?
Don't you think I belong on the Great White Way? Sure, I did my stint as chorus girl, but lately all I can get are local gigs. And every great artist needs a patron.
Miss Burden, whatever you're offering, I'm not interested. And if there's one person to solve Stauf's mystery, it will be me. Alone.
We'll see about that.
So they're already conspiring. And I do love how her name is Burden. Little tongue-in-cheek, but absolutely fitting. Now, can I go mess with the record player? I almost said gramophone, and that is not at all that.
You'd probably all like to lie down after dinner. I have prepared a room for each of you upstairs, specifically tailored to your every need. I urge you to explore the room. You may find something unexpected.
And there's definitely a charm to the game. I hope so. Apologies, I got stuck on the puzzle there for a little while. But just the atmosphere, the background music, the storm, everything is just top-notch for me. Oh, no. No, Peter, anything but that. Citizens of Krot. No. I don't wanna. Or I'm trying to remember Alikino's riddle. It's like, something, something, something. Where you've been? Odd. Ugh. Can't enter these yet. Because we have to go upstairs and see the demonic portrait. But yes, I just... The environments in places like this The chandelier's a little gaudy for my taste, but the staircase, look at this. And there's the man himself, Mr. Henry Stauf, and his prized collection. Oh, these are just as demonic too. And yes, I'm purposely avoiding him for a moment. Let's take a look.
Old man Stauf is hiding. Crazy, sick, and mean indeed.
I would say so. And we got an achievement for it. Although it does prompt you. So, not too well hidden. But. And the wallpaper. Just look at that. I do love how in the trademarked Haunted Mansion, the wallpaper also changes. And it is nice that this shade of green is now in fashion again. Anything below or below? I know we haven't been to the kitchen yet, but... Ah. Another clue. And back down it goes. Just a nice little portrait of the corpse with a Glasgow smile. Oh, this gentleman. I love these portraits.
It feels like it's watching me.
Wonder what they did to you. Oh. They just altered him. I love it. He has a whole series of those too. I suppose we're supposed to go down the other hallway, but... There's a man in the hallway with a candlestick. Alas, nothing in these. But still fun that you can interact with them. Aha. Another token. So let's head this way, shall we? I don't think I can do anything with these yet. But lovely texture mapping on it. There's the other one. Oh. Now that one they did edit. Still fun though. How's our bride? Quite ghastly. Look at that. I see a token. Is that a wretched dog? Oh, she's got a forked tail. And someone's beating heart. I don't know if I can open all the rooms or if I have to do them one at a time. Nope, I can do them in my own order, I think. Maybe. Let's start with this one. Ah, the magician's room. Again, I love the paintings. But, oh, found something accidentally already. And I believe there should be a music box for each. Oh, I didn't pay attention. Oops.
Well, this seems all rather trite. King me, Stauf.
There we go. Nope. Fifth time's the charm? I keep missing
I
it.
can't believe I'm being fooled by such a simple game. There must be a trick to this.
Thought at first that one was blue, but maybe not. I don't think it'll let me pick up the coin. Maybe it will. Locked. But let's take a look at the pamphlet here.
When Henry left the orphanage, he started moving from town to town, taking his puppets with him. He performed at county fairs and opened for many well-known magicians.
What does this button do? Put that down for now. Because I didn't quite see a rabbit. There it goes. Close that so I don't trip over it. That looks like it would be a hat box.
Well, I wonder what's inside here. Stauf's lovely assistant, perhaps?
I'd hate to find out. I think that's a later puzzle. Ah, here's what I was looking for.
My dear Mr. Temple, I vividly remember seeing you perform amazing telepathic feats at many venues when I was younger, and so it warms my heart to see you on my own humble stage tonight. But this is no ordinary night, as I have prepared a special mystery for you to solve. And in return, I can offer you whatever you can imagine. You, as a man of magical abilities, should feel right at home in this mansion, alive with clues. But be warned, all the other guests are working on the same conundrum. And before this night is over, you must figure out what is to be done. Taking a shot is all part of the game. Meanwhile, I remain your loyal fan, Henry Stauf.
I'm sad they didn't go for the alliteration on that. Because they did, like, staunch supporter and then humble host. But then, what would you do with fan? Fanatic wouldn't be quite right. Vanini, you can't fool me. No, Henry's far worse. He's not Vanini at all. Okay. Oh, one moment. There. Yes, no. You don't need to get up there. Lorenzini Vinini. No, you've got a tongue twister there. I will abstain. Ah, that hat's in a box. I wonder if I have to reach through and... I think I see. There's a swan and a snake. soon as you step on it, that closes.
Oh, there must be a way to get that key.
Easy one would be to hop on the bed and reach over, but I doubt the game would let us do that. Cards, I suppose? Japanese look cool. Alright, where to begin? That one I'm pretty sure I was following it along, but there's a trick to it. There we go.
Another hat locked inside a box. I get it, Stauf. You want me to play escape artist.
Or where that one was front and center, I figured that'd be an easy one. And this is a much more convoluted puzzle, so it has quite a few to it, as well as this one. I think these are both later ones. And I think I see a coin. Can I get to said coin? Yes. So all in good time. What purpose that serves, I don't know. Guess it just be a counterweight. Another very dusty suitcase. Okay. But you were interested in the briefcase. So we have the travel trunk. We have an old suitcase. Then we have a second trunk. Ah, you can use the original hat to get the key. I see. Because now we can just reach across. Thank you. And the key, I can't remember if it goes to the wardrobe, to the trunk, or to the other trunk. I think it's this one. Put the hat over to the other side? Yes. Because it'll be a rinse and repeat. Because the weighted floorboards are fun. Now you're thinking with portals. That's another game I thought about playing. Portal 2, at the very least, because, again, J.K. Simmons. Now you're thinking. Portals everywhere. And we have a chest within a chest. So we have the rabbit there. And a rabbit there. And to match the portrait below, perhaps there. Maybe a little higher. There we go. A little fiddly, but we got it. Ah, the poor lady's been bisected. To what picture do we owe this, though? Not quite sure how to make that one out. And there's no... Oh, I'm a fool. So let's see. So you can fully see the bar there. Fully see the bar there. Oh, is that a clue for the previous one? I just based it on the little bunny there. I see. And that one looks to be part of the way, perhaps? You can see a bottom line. Because I think her feet are fully out. As is her head. It's the question of this one. Oh, I think so. Let's try it. Where you think if the middle one is fully up, we can move these. Like that. Connect the two in the middle. So I'm wondering if it's just length. Yeah, there's length.
Rabbits out of hats and sawing a lady in half. Stauf sure loves the classics.
And then we have to place the hat here, I suppose?
This looks like a job for the incredible shrinking hat.
Now, what do we do with our tiny hat? Now, Professor Moody in the chest. It does look like that, doesn't it? Ah, I see. Another coin. Alright. My little friend, where else can I put you? Can't put you in the coin top game, can I?
Well, you seem to know all about me, Mr. Stauf. But care to tell me about you? And your magic?
Now, little bitty chest, where else can I put you? That's for that puzzle. I don't know where else I would have need for the tiny hat. Oops. Hope it'll go back to where it needs. For a tiny head. Oh, maybe there. If it'll let me. Little hat, come here. Yes. Had to crouch in order to see that one. I would like to think. This is not one of our normal coins. Where would you like to go? Still repeating the same. What am I to do with you? Oh, the chest, aren't I? And so we need to solve the other one then? Be nice if we can put the tiny hat there, but... Don't suppose I can put it under the table, could I? It's like, how can I cheat? And it'll teleport onto the table there. So the coin moves to this corner, then around, and even if you guess the right answer, it's not there. I'd hoped you'd be able to put it under the table, but maybe not. See, it may just be the lighting, but that one at the end looks blue to me, versus these are more purple. So let's try it once more, and I'm curious. There we go. Not at all what I would have expected, but we got it. Open sesame. So we have the 2 coins. We're already here. I don't really have any interact options. So we've solved the game. Now we just need to get into this chest. Did I put them on the wrong side? No, looks the filigree's the same. I'm pushing my interact button and nothing's quite happening. Oh, the eyes opening and closing. Can I crouch without it observing? No. The hat. Come here, little one. Let me borrow you. Do I need a full-sized hat? I wonder if I need to make it bigger. How did I make it small to begin with? Ah, there we go. Now you go here, so I can poke it in the eye. Stubborn thing. It did not wish to be perceived.
That was a bit more challenging. Now what is this next trickery?
Why we have to stab the chest?
Presto.
And hope no one was in
Now,
there.
Let's see who's hiding in here.
Sorry. That was right in the pelvis.
Don't think you'll be so lucky next time.
Poor skeleton. Again, placement on that. Ouch. That would not be a fun way to go. Yes, and thank you for the help with this.
Okay, Mr. Stauf. I know you're here somewhere. I know you can hear me.
Can you give me real magic? And the room is restored. How marvelous. So what do you all think so far? Oh, what? And that would not be a fun or quick way to go, especially because it went straight through the pelvis and then out through the back, where it didn't touch bone at all. You'd be lucky if it hit a few arteries, but ugh. Especially where I assume the chest was locked. So yeah, now the manor's restored, at least this room. But what do you think of the game so far? I know this is a departure from my normal content, but this is an absolute indulgence.
Real magic. True power. Ah, it's here for the taking.
Again, the wallpaper. I love it. When hinges creak in doorless chambers, when the air is deathly still, and I won't say any further because of copyright. And it's the sort of thing you used to play back in the day, so you dig it? Nice. I do hope you're all having a lovely time. I admit I am. Again, I'm not very good at the puzzles, but the themes and everything else, I couldn't not play this, and I'm so delighted.
Beautiful. Just like I used to have when I was younger. Is this part of Stauf's game, perhaps?
Because again, aesthetically, this hits every bill, and like I was saying earlier, I wanted to play the VR port of this, or rather, the remake for VR, but where I have an aversion to it is like, oh, I wish I could, but now I can, so. It's a fun one. I enjoy it. It may not have much replayability, but it's still fun for the first adventure. I don't think I need the umbrella just yet. Can I not close the wardrobe? So we have a portrait of a lady turned into a witch. And then likewise, a scenic beach with Cthulhu on its way. 3 pigs on a hill. Another portrait. Does she have... No, it's just a ruffle. I thought it was a pet of some kind. Nothing but bones. Ah, an illithid. We found one here too. And again, I love that it shows you the reverted state. But I'm admiring the portraits for now. Little brave Sir Knight. Oh, poor man's been bashed. Wonder what he did. Where is her little music box? Oh, and the flowers are a fun touch. Completely dead and decayed, and then back into beautiful bounty. That's fun. Got another coin here. The Hine Hotel. Tariff a single room, $3. Double room, $4 and $5. With 2 beds. Electric fan and running ice water in every room. How lavish. And the walls are paper thin. Ooh, can you imagine? Oh, the Bank of New York. We regret to inform you that your loan application to finance your hotel has been denied by our bank. After careful consideration and review of your application, we have determined that we will be unable to extend the credit you have requested. While we understand this news may be disappointing, our lending policies require that we only approve loans that meet certain criteria. Unfortunately, your application did not meet these standards, as the revenue of the Hotel Hein has been in ready decline over the last 7 years. We would like to take this opportunity to thank you for considering our bank for your financial needs. We understand the hard work and dedication that it takes to run a successful business, and we appreciate the opportunity to have worked with you. Thank you for your understanding, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. That is one of the nicest decline letters I've seen in a while. Usually it's just a nice no. And where's her little music box? Surely it would have been nearby. And can you imagine buy ice water that much? Right? Especially given the time that this is set in. Ice would be certainly a luxury. Was it on the bed, maybe? Ah, bedside table. I tried to listen to these first before I start gallivanting around messing with puzzles.
My dear Miss Hi, I feel honored to welcome such a noble and long-standing member of our community to my house. And it pains me to see your good family name has fallen from grace in recent years. Truly, there is no respect for our elders. To remedy this, I have an intriguing offer which can reverse your ill fortune. This house is filled with mysteries, and before the night is done, you must solve its biggest one. But time is of the essence, as each guest will try to do the same. Stay vigilant, Miss Hine, and you, and the Hine family name, will be given new life. In the meantime, I remain your humble servant, Henry Stauf.
And it's like, we're terribly sorry. No, you're not. We all know that you are not. And there's a Hamilton joke to be made there of where your obedient servant. Welcome in, Quantum. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday today. And yes, you like the new Avatar. I think this is the first you've been able to see it, other than the brief moment we passed each other in Elden Ring. But yes, hope you're doing very well. We're going through a puzzle-heavy game that's been remade called Seventh Guest. And you just got up? No worries. That means hopefully your day's off to a good start. So let's see, which one first? I'm tempted for the table because the light's on. So is this. I think the quilt comes later. Let's play with this one first, shall we? Precisely, Quantum, of where the game is just on point. Of where I adored the original point-and-click game, and then I lamented for years that I couldn't play the VR port. Or, I keep saying port, but it was actually made specifically for VR. This is the VR game made flat, so I can actually enjoy it. Oh, and this is a drinking game, if I remember correctly. So they both take 3. I should have counted. There's not enough for 3 each. They do 2 and 2 and 1 each. That won't quite work. And the last will be poison. So where she drinks first, the game is failed. Okay, so I want him to outdrink her. I see. Let's start with our large denomination first. And see, this is why drinking is bad. And he'll have 2. And then that's the same thing I did before. So now she'll perish. Okay. So I have to make sure that she doesn't drink the last. And give her plenty of room. Yes, always drink your poison responsibly. Microdoses only. Let's see. Apologies, got a notification. Let me double check that real quick. So let's see. So now, let's see what we have left. 2, 4, 6, 8. She always drinks first, doesn't she? No. Wasn't there some Roman or Green historic figure who continuously kept on microdosing himself with poison, and when his estate was attacked, he warded himself off with poison and it didn't work? Yes. Yes, it did. He only drank the once, though, even though I hit 3. That was odd. And then what's my opinion on the Monster Hunter announcement, where it's going to the Switch 2? So they both drank equal amounts there. Okay. Let me ponder on that one for a moment. But for the Monster Hunter one, terrible choice. It barely ran on PC. I have absolutely no confidence it'll run on the Switch 2. Either that, or if it does run, it'll be horribly poor graphics. And given the nature of that game, that's a travesty. Because it has some very pretty biomes, and if the textures don't load, what's the point? And likewise, Professor, of where I am woefully uninterested in anything that comes out to play on the consoles. That's how I felt watching the PlayStation announcements as well. So there's so many of them that it's like, that's a travesty. We'll drink 2. And then there's not enough. So this one's another bust. Because he'll only drink the 1 and no further. So I have to leave as many as he'll need. And then the other announcement, the expansion. I admit I haven't heard anything about that one. I know it's on Discord, but any highlights from it? So wait, I pressed 2 and he drank 3. So it's a 1-to-1 there. And we're in the same boat again, because he consumed more than I was expecting. And you think it looks fabulous? Is that one... I know it's an expansion, so I can't imagine that it's the last of their free updates. Did they announce the price that it'll be yet? Because my main concern is I am so woefully behind that it's like, oh dear, it'll take a while to recoup. So she'll drink 3, and he should only drink 3. And then there's a new Elder Dragon. Ooh, which one? Not that I know him by name, but... Drank 2 there. 3 there. Heavens. She drinks 1. He'll drink 3 again. And she'll die again. Don't know, but it was in the trailer. Tossed a whole bunch of Guardian Doshan, wasn't good. So we're starting off equal. And he'll drink 3. 3. I should have consumed 2. And the AI is playing smarter than the pattern? It is. Ah, fun. I imagine Shovel was absolutely salivating over it then. So it's a max of 3. I'm wondering if I have to trick it of where I'll leave at least 2, maybe 3 bottles before the poison one. But to get to that point... How many of them are there? Can I have a cursor? Oops. Well, decisions were made. Consequences follow. 'Cause that's 4. 4. You want to leave 4 so we can drink 3? And then I'm back in the same spot before. Let's see. 2, 4, 6. Any thoughts on sequence? Because if I consume 3, he drinks 3. If I select 1, it varies. Sometimes he'll drink 3, sometimes he'll drink 1. If I do 2, likewise, sometimes it's 2 and sometimes it's 3. So I can easily get 6 off the board real quick, but I don't know if that's desirable. Because it may make sense to do combinations of 2s and 1s. Because there's 2, then he'll do 5. Yes. Splash the wine into his face and run. I agree. Let's do another set of 2s. he'll do 3. And if I do 2 again... Because if I do 1... no. Because if I do 3, he won't drink the poison. Because he'll drink... well... if I drink 3, the first one he drinks will be normal, the second will be poison. Let's see if he actually does it. He doesn't. He drank 1. Boo. So it's at minimum I need 2 prior to it. And the game is rigged. It is, and I'm trying to figure out how to beat it. And then... oh, one of the monsters is from World. If there's less than 4 when it's his turn before the poison, so with 5 with the poison you'll lose. There's less than 4. 2 and 3 for him. 2 for him. So now I have 5. If I drink 3, he'll only drink 1. If I drink 2, he might drink 3. If I drink 1, it won't be enough. He'll stop before the poison. Now I lose. Yeah, because now he mimics. I admit, I'm bewildered. I wonder if we have time for one more before the ads. Because, believe it or not, I've dilly-dallied enough times. We're on the ads again. Let's see if we can't rush this. So if I drink 3, he drinks 3, there's only 3 left. He'll drink 3. Time flies with these puzzles. I just hope it's not monotonous. Because if I drink 1... I can't believe they're both still standing, right? And he'll only drink 2. Yeah. Alright. I don't know how to do it. But we have our ads, so let me ponder on this one. Because I think you're right of where it has to be 5 versus 4. And I'm not quite sure how to get there. So let's go take a nice look out the window, or rather... trying to find a nice corner to sit in. That's as good as any. So yes, bear with me just a moment as we get our ads going. And the new Lords of the Fallen looks amazing. Have they mentioned a release date for it yet? I admit I am curious. Oh, next year? Drat. Too far off. Well, with that, we'll be right back. And welcome back all. And unfortunately it looks like Lords of the Fallen will not be released until next year. That's right, it gives us plenty of time for other things. I think the only thing I have potentially on my docket would be Phantom Blade 0 in September. The rest is a mystery. Might take some more time to catch up in Wilds then. And as poorly as I'm doing with these puzzles, it might take a couple. But I am having fun, so I hope you all are as well. But Professor, you may have the formula here, so let's see. Start by taking 2 drinks, then Stauf takes 1, you take 3. If Stauf takes 3, you take 1. Stauf takes 2, you take 2 as well. You want to leave him specific numbers. 13, 9, 5, and 1. Alright, so let's see. Start by drinking 2. He took 3. Stauf takes 3, I take 1. He took 2. And then I take 2 as well. So he took 2. Alright. So now we're down to 3. You want him taking a specific one. So now if I take 1, he'll take 1 and then I'll have poison. If I take 2, he may not drink the poison at all. But let's see. Thank you. I don't think I would have solved that one. I don't know if it's my sleep-deprived state or if I'm just bad at these. I'll blame it on both. But thank you. I couldn't have done that without you. Yes, GG's to the professor. Ah, the mirror broke. First, no. My hubris will not allow me to claim first on that one. So we have half of a mirror, which I suppose the bottle broke. So we've solved that little one there. I doubt they'd want me to do an infinity mirror. That'd be fun, but I don't think that's the case. Because fun little Sir Man lore, that was something I used to do as a kid. My grandmother had a mirror very similar to this, heavy pewter, and she likewise had a floor-length mirror like that, and take one into the other. Brushy, brushy. Oh dear. Oh, a coffin puzzle. How fun. So, let's see. What's our destination? We're trying to take that one to the crypt, I take it. But we have several in our way. Little naughty Sir Man. Always.
Sliding coffins. How macabre.
Is that the only piece I can move? Okay, there we go. Like, surely I can move other pieces. So I've got to get Mr. Tallboy out of the way. So let me see. And that'll block that one in, at least temporarily. And I move this one. Question is, do I have enough space? I do, but only just. But not enough to move that. I see. Don't suppose I... Nope, I couldn't. And these only move up and down. So that'll take all of those spaces and block that. So it's not until I can move... And now I thoroughly trap things. Because even if I move that one to there, it won't. Interesting. So what if I move that one further over by moving this back to where it was? This here. And just don't pull this one as far back. Because that one's still in the way either way. Alright, down you go. Right idea, poor execution, I think. Yeah, because once that's there, it's too far over.
It looks like someone isn't ready to be buried yet.
Look, it's the coffin console. And you already have the solution? You are a master at these. So let's see. It's almost back to start. This just reveals how bad I am at puzzles. Let's take a ponder for a moment. So if I move that there, I won't have quite enough room. But how did I manage it before? Because I can't move sideways, I can only move in the direction they're oriented. Because this little one, if I move it straight down, it blocks the progression entirely. And likewise, that one doesn't go. Ah, how fitting! Welcome in, Faust. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday today. Hope you find the stream worth your candle. We're currently struggling through puzzles. Because I thought I had an idea, but then I just lost it. So let's reset it. Assuming I remember how it was set to begin with. And you just played this game start to finish? You think you'll have a hell of a time? Did you play it in VR or the recent remake, where it's flat? Because I played the original one all those years ago, and it has been a while. The remake, excellent. Very glad that you got to enjoy it. Alright, so let's see. Because I know I have to move these here in order to get this to move, but it still blocks because the one above it. And such an unjustified use of a majestic form. The one from '93 is your favorite game of all time. You tried playing the VR once, but it gave me motion sickness, so tonight was a special treat. I'm in the exact same boat of where I bought, with much enthusiasm, the VR version, but much to my dismay, I've not found a VR title that I can actually play. So, I was so happy when I saw this one pop up in my queue, because I had no idea that they were doing this. So likewise, a rare treat. Slide. No. Fair enough. We who struggle? Yes. I love that they gave the remake free for the owners of the VR version. Did they? I ended up purchasing it again. I think it was the inverse of where if you purchased the flat version, you got the VR one for free. Because Steam warned me saying, hey, if you do this, you don't get a benefit. Which is all fine by me. Hey, move, cursor. I want this one. Now you're in the way. Oh, I had to wait a day. But the remake should pop into your inventory? Oh, it doesn't matter. I bought it June the 4th when it released. It's like, I don't care, I'm buying it again. It was well worth it. Oh, welcome in, Resrick. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday today. And yes, we're going through one of my favorite titles that it was remade without my knowledge. So delighted to see this one. I, to clarify, am currently stuck on another puzzle. We just had another one with math, and I failed miserably. So now I'm trying to get this coffin into its crypt. Yes, Faust. This is the 5th time that you've bought it. Well worth it. And you're back from work, so that's how great today is? Oh dear. That is awfully late for you. Did you get a good snack or at least dinner on your way home? Alright, so if I move that down, it blocks the coffin. Because I have a feeling I'll have to undo what I've done. But I'm not quite sure the sequence. And I know these come into play somehow. Because I can't just neglect pieces. The game would not be that nice. Oh no, I've trapped myself there as well. You're waiting for your sushi to arrive? Oh good, what kind did you get? I'm gonna stuff myself with sushi even though I'm poor. Small indulgences matter. I was thinking about doing the same, but trying to think where I wanted to order from. DoorDash was tempting me. Ooh, salmon. Delightful. I can be your DoorDash, but you gotta pay extra credits. Given the commute alone on that, my goodness, yes. I had the right idea, but failed at it miserably. I wonder if order I messed up on. Let me do this. Well, no, because I'll still block it. So I'll eventually move those down, but for now, this. Nope, I still can't clear that one. Curses and splashes. Air tickets, lodging, traveling fee. It's gonna be an extra 3K, please. At the very least. Well, no, that just kind of defeated the purpose of what I just did. We may be able to salvage this. You take you and you'll waive off the fee. Fair. Like we discussed at Blacksmith Wukong, we'll just have to set up the monastery. There's nothing for it other than that. Well, I've made a proper mess of things. That one can't move past it. No. It selects every piece except the one I wanted. I wonder, if I back away, will it reset? Because I've messed it up. Horribly. Please don't remember. It did. Well, damn. Let me see if I remember what it was. Put it all back. Alright. So now. Let's see. Because I've got elements of it, but how they're interplaying, I'm not quite sure. So let's see. Family and friends watching from above that their beloved is being shoved like a puzzle. This is where I think a VR element would come very much in handy. And you love games like this, but you're not very good at them? Clearly, I'm not either. But, again, this is such a treat. It's very fun to watch, but stressful to play. And do keep me honest, though, of where if I'm just overly indulgent in this, and it's boring, please let me know. And welcome in, Dark Knight. Oh, thank you for the stretch and the check-in. I might take you up on that one. My achy breaky back. These have got to come into play somehow. Oh, you're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Don't bother, what have I done? I'm trying a different approach to a puzzle game. This one, as Quantum pointed out, has my aesthetics down to a T. And I've been enjoying this one immensely, even though I'm not very good at it. Alright, so you're the only blockade left. You were playing a pirate game called Rogue Water. It's a roguelike pirate game. Delightful. You're playing Deus Ex Human Revolution. There I go, first try. Well, I had to change my strategy entirely. Rather than going for this tiny little one, going in the bottom corner. And I think that, yeah, that does it. Into the pit. Well, I'm starting to feel bad. Each puzzle's almost taking me an hour. So, good news, bad news. We may make multiple streams of this. Which won't hurt me in the slightest. And it wasn't even cremated. Given the fires, I thought it would be. And you're happy you're playing VR games like Dot is? I had to lie a little bit, Dark Knight, in that Twitch does not have this title as an available one. The closest one I could find was the VR one, but this is actually a flat screen port, so I can enjoy it. And you want the coffin game? It was fun. It took me a little bit, but... Yes, in VR, I highly recommend looking it up because you actually have incorporeal skeletal hands, and it's so much better, but I can't play VR. Medically, I'm pathetic. Ooh, we have more mirror fragments. And that means more puzzle. So we've got that one, we've got that one. I imagine the quilt is next. Oh dear.
The path of life, all twisting and turning.
Do I have to connect all the pieces? And Resurrect same, of where VR might give you motion sickness. It depends on the setting and how you've acclimated to it, but I never could. Now, are any of these pieces locked? And do I have to connect all pieces? 'Cause there's a child up in the corner, and if we can avoid that one, that'd be great. True, doddering. Any VR, or any game can be VR if you're stubborn enough. What you've been able to do with some games has been really impressive. I'm trying to remember the one that I didn't expect. I know you did Small Land, but there was another one as well. Oh, ugh. My stomach just ran from the building saying that. Baldur's Gate 3 in VR. Ooh. It was hard enough to try to play that one with a controller. I ended up giving up halfway and switched over to mouse and keyboard, much to my chagrin. Okay, none of these tiles are fixed. Question though is, do I have to get all of them together? I'm kind of looking at the corners first. Trying to hit enemies standing alone when you're on the ledge? Oh, truly. Yeah, I'm completely drawing a blank. I cannot recall. What was the other game that you forced into VR? Rift Fishing. That's what it was. The little demo. That was impressive. Playing fishing in VR would make me punch the wall. Fair enough. So I'm guessing we'll just start in the upper corner here, maybe. Is that the only way that this will connect? I don't know how accurate it has to be. So then we cross a bridge. It looks like there's a path both ways. And then... I think I had that right. This reminds me of the Syntopia you were playing with the pathways. I think that just broke the four-way, though. So you, I don't think, can be a four-way. That leads to the hotel. Where do you lead? Ah, hold on. So you can cross the bridge to get to there, go under the bridge to get to there. There's a wretched child there. And then that cuts off that path. And I was checking Disco, or excuse me, you were checking your Epic Games, and I didn't realize that I have Disco Elysium. Oh, you have that one? Have you watched Shovel play it at all? I have an interesting game, but I don't know if it's the type of game I might just enjoy watching. If you enjoy watching it, I admit I was having a hard time with it, just because of the themes and the overall narrative. Not my cup of tea. But I don't want to, what is the phrase, yuck someone else's yum. So he was having immense fun with it, but I don't necessarily know that if it's on what I would recommend. Why would you have a double bridge? That looks better. Although that doesn't quite connect as I would hope it would. You think the tree orientations would help in some way, but maybe not. I wonder if this part here is not right. And then I still have this offset piece here. And I wonder if this is a detailing of her life as it was, or how it could have been. I've got this. You have yet to see the struggle. I think the first 3 puzzles took me several hours. Because this looks about right to me. I mean, unless I'm missing like one piece. Is the hotel connected? It is now. Thank you.
From the cradle to the grave, huh, Stauf?
I missed the hotel. Good catch. Alright, so cradle to the grave. Surely we're just about through, because it's like, what, 5 puzzles per room? And that's 3. So let's reassemble the mirror a bit further. There we go.
Foiled again!
It's complete again. Oh dear. Is that me?
Old and haggard? Yes.
these bags. These wrinkles. So many mistakes. If only I could start over.
Although, to be fair, starting over, let's see, the achievement, I once was young. But the problem with starting over is you may not have the wisdom that you've attained throughout your life, so... And would I want to start over? Absolutely not. I may not be exactly where I want to be, but I wouldn't want to be back at the start. But again, the beauty of these rooms, just, oh, chef's kiss. And you were watching it on mobile, so you wasn't sure because it was brown against brown. I was looking at it from my monitor, and it was brown against brown, so... Your guess was as good as mine. You already read the letter. I didn't open this, though. And that'd be why. I would like this, please. Although, to be fair, I haven't been using the Stauf coins because I have the best cheat engine in the world, my beloved chat. As you all have been fantastic help. And the mirror even reflects the room. That's fun. What was the umbrella for? Just an interactable. No, stop it. Oh, no.
All those mistakes. All I need is one more chance.
Still smug. But I wonder, since we've been freeing some butterflies, 2 portraits are normal now. Well, I thought they were. Oh no, they're actually removed entirely. How nice. Well, he's not quite pissed off with us yet, but... So I think that's it for this hallway. So we have the magician, and I'm thinking I'll leave the doors open if they stay open. They do not. This one I cannot yet enter. So across the hall we go. That one opens. Ooh, that one's really pretty. That one opens. That one doesn't. Nor does that one. Let's save the pretty one for next. This one... Well, no, we were across the hall. I doubt the walls are that thin where they could hear the quarreling couple. Let's find out. Oh, a little model train.
Strange toys. Seems like Stauf is up to his old tricks.
Nope, I want the other box. Wrong box. Where's the little music thing? Ah.
My dear Mrs. Knox, I'm so glad you joined us. It must have been a trying time for you and your Edward. And because of this, I offer a most interesting proposition. A simple task. Child's play, if you will, in exchange for your heart's deepest desire. When all the guests have gathered, you must figure out what it is that I want. It's a puzzle, Mrs. Knox. And mind you, the others are also working on the same task. It may all depend on who has the greatest need, or who has the sharpest wit. There are clues throughout this house as to what must be done. The house is alive with clues, hoping to meet you in the flesh. I remain your host,
And to be absolutely fair to myself, none of these rooms are dedicated to me, so of course the puzzles are hard. I'm solving somebody else's life problems. Ugh. I can't believe that's her heart's desire. No, thank you. And that's this. Mr. Edward Knox. Final notice. And then the Bank of New York. The same one that the hotel proprietress tried to get a loan from. For $3,561.91. A lot of money for the time. Especially when, according to this check, 1934. By today's currency and conversion, that is a fortune. Ah, and thank you for the hydrate. Oh, let's see. Oh dear. Talking about Sudoku, we have repeating numbers. And missing ones. Surely not. I'm looking at this. So we've listened to the audio log. Don't think I can open this. So I toss it. This day only. Train tickets. Horse access. Derby. Oh no. No, no, no. Not horse gambling. Yep, he went racing. Carpet bag. Ick. Another umbrella. Ah, block. Might as well start assembling this, I suppose. Like you use the lantern so they move. That looks like other writing on it too. I can't quite make out what that figure is. See on top of the block there? It may just be an artifacting, but it looks like a little scribble. Ah, welcome in, Volosaurus. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday today. Hope you find the game worth your candle. Delighted to have you. But yes, welcome in. Oh my goodness, another one. Koji Incorporated, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Delighted to have you. Currently going through the recent remake of 7th Guest, and I've just made it through a few more rooms. And Faust told us that there was a new ghost in town. Oh, Faust, thank you. Delighted to have your company. I like to believe this is Sir Maz's house. Resrick, you wouldn't be far off. Because this is a severe charm of mine. Also sent by Faust. Delighted to have you all the same. Welcome in. Hope you're doing very well. I admit I am not a very good puzzler, but I've been enjoying the game immensely. Sir Maz's third property, clearly. Well, if you have the Manor and Layers of Fear as the first, this would be a strong second. We're testing our sharp wits today, and mine are quite dull, given the amount of sleep I had. Wait a minute, do these have extra doodads on them? Or are these just fasteners? Might as well go around and collect them. Just needs a bit more grinding. Probably. Although it may be so brittle it just breaks. Edward Knox. What does it say on the... Uh-oh, I think we've uncovered Mr. Knox's secret. Either that or that is the wife and she doesn't like to be photographed. Which, this is 1934. I'm trying to remember if flash cameras were that fast and accurate. Because surely she could have moved out of the way and just been a blur. But then again, she may not have known that. Alright, you creepy thing, let me look at you. Not was I intending, but here we go. Stauf your meanness. The woman already has trauma and you're adding more to it. Yes, a creepy baby doll. Thankfully the eyes don't close when you move it, so away with you. Alright, so we've got puzzle blocks. We have a register that's missing keys, and we have a miniature over here. But let's take a look at the paintings too. So we have some lovely snakes. I crypted off in the distance. The young lass either ages or turns into a man. And feast and famine. And you would prefer it if it kept its eyes closed? True. It's fascinating how those work. Alright, let's start from the start of the room perhaps then. So what was our number here? 356191. Oh, and you can even see it there. Interesting. Oh, I may have to do this in the reverse. No, my nemesis math. Let's see. I'm just gonna depress because I know I did this wrong. Where's our tally?
Huh. It's a comptometer. Just like the one I have at the office.
Oh, will it actually let me depress them? Okay, we can salvage this. So we'll start with the lowest number first. Alright. So we don't have a 1. Well, that's gonna be a problem right out the gate. Unless... There we go. We have 11. And now we need to get to 9. Carrying the 1. 8, 9. Nicely done. And now we just need to input a 1. But we also need a 6. So we need to carry at least a 1. So... all of them. So 9, 1, or 1, 9, 1. Now we need to make this value a 6, starting at 1. Then we have our 6 there. We have our 5. And our 3.
Stauf is toying with us. How can he possibly have that letter?
Another block. Yeah. You'll probably be the last one then, because I believe this will be next. Oh dear, what does that mean? F and B. There's a mathematical function that does that, and I don't remember what it is. I guess forward, back, and neutral? Yes, there's back. Oh, we've got to change the tracks. Well, this will be interesting. Can I look around? Again, this would be another one that would probably be better in VR, but we're here now. Trying to determine their orientation. Because that one goes to there, and then there, since the downward path is blocked. So in theory... Choo-choo. Is that oriented the wrong way? I think it is. One, two, three, four. Why are those listed? Okay, not yet for that path then. I heard a click. Oh, that's number 4. Oh, it does. That's cute. I don't suppose I could push those, could I? There. I was like, I know how to get off of this, maybe. Choo Choo Charles. Wasn't there a horror game about that? I would always let you return to station. Because number 4 was up there. What is this one? Surely that's 1. Or is that 2? I can barely tell. That's 4, 2. What are you? 3. You're 1. How in the devil do I connect to you? Because part of me thinks... You know, Doddering, you're probably not wrong there of, it was me all along. I am the train conductor, and the cause of all the woes. I'm so sorry. It all makes sense now. Your horrors were made real. Your fears made flesh. Right out of here, wrong way. At least get us to work on time. But see, that's my secret, Resurrect. I don't want you to go to work. I want you to hang out here. I'd rather keep you all nice and safe and cozy. Really? Ads again? Well, damn. Can't argue with that, doesn't mean you're getting adopted. But of course, there's always room for more. Oh no, wait. 4's up there. I need 2 first. Yes. Should you wish it, you're all formally adopted. You're taking the 3rd floor. I wonder. I wonder if they simplified this a bit for VR. Or not for VR, but for normal. I need the choo-choo to go the other way. I can go through the tunnel eventually. That's going to be our final spot, Dark Knight, because that's number 4 up there. Why won't you back up the track? Yeah, I don't think this is quite what I was after. Because I'd like to orient where I can go backwards, unless we go this way. There we go. And I think I will pause here as we have our ads. So bear with me just a moment as I put my warning out. And then we can get the 4th card here in just a bit. So yes, I will return here shortly. Do feel free to get up, stretch, take a break. And we will be back as soon as those ads are banished. Welcome back all. Those ads should be banished once more. And thank you for the slight delay. I had a piece of toast. Oh, so let's see. We're just to our last. And I need to reverse once more. So if I do this button, Yep, wrong way. And you're munching on waffles? Ooh, what kind did you get? Aha, it does connect this way. I was hoping I didn't have to go through the tunnel to get it. And I should have realized the coal car goes first. Ta-da!
Got it.
And your sushi arrived. Delightful. Just plain from the box? Hey, nothing's wrong with that. I actually found Eggo has a strawberry flavored one that has a bit of protein to it. It's been pretty tasty, although the fluffy ones are far better. And nothing beats a homemade waffle, of course. But in a pinch, not bad. Oh, one moment. Oh no. Poor thing. And poor Claire tried to get in her window through the curtain, and it wasn't quite working for her. And you had a massive bowl of lentils, and you feel physically full, but I also feel like eating some sushi now. I mean, you just had beans, so it couldn't hurt to have something else. Maybe give it an hour before your stream. That way you can have some fuel. That's why I just munched on some toast. Can I not? I can. What's with the horses? I think I'm supposed to gather these eventually, so I need to remember where they are. Now. I think I've collected all the things, but I don't remember the objective. Eating sushi, nothing is stopping except the big hole in the wallet. Yes. The lamentation that comes afterwards is like, what have I done? And everyone is just stuffing their heads. True. You're already semi-regretting it. Well, eh. It's a final notice. Alright, so we solved that puzzle, solved that one. I don't quite know what to do with this one, because I have blocks. I don't know what to do with said blocks. So here's an E. Not where I wanted you. Come here. On the table, please. A, B, C, D, E. I don't believe there's an F. How many of these do I have? Wait a minute. Was that an A? Yes, it is. Okay. So I at least know where the A goes. That's not where the A goes. Weren't there 5 square slots on the main train table? Oh, right, you are. Give it back. Well, I may have messed that up. Well, no. There are these little blocks, but I think those are lights. Let's find out. Doesn't appear to be. Okay, so it's not precisely letting me place these. I wonder if I just have to put them all, and then it'll let me move them around. Okay, so now A goes there. Does it give any other hints? Really, that's the only one with a hint on it. That's a shame. Do you need help down? Little face. Oh, I may have to be right back. One moment. Ah, no worries at all. Any guess is a good guess. And apologies for that. Little Claire needed help out of her perch. I got both a paw and a chirp. So she kind of gestured with her paw like, servant, your assistance is needed. Oh no. So now I'm opening the lament box, and the Cenobites are coming for my soul. Ugh. They'll be found wanting. Oh, wait a minute. That column's lit up, isn't it? Okay. So when they're in the right spot, they light up. Maybe. There will be a Hellraiser game and it looks cool. Ooh. Surely not. I kind of lucked into that one. Oh, I moved the wrong one. So, A, B, C, D. Just need to find the resting place for E. Nice little cluster.
Yes! I solved it! Oh boy, thanks!
So, you live to play another day.
But Stauf mentioned a proposition. Let's see. What was his message again?
Stauf knows too much. The debts. But how?
Perhaps he wants to help us. Our heart's deepest desire.
What?
There!
What?
Don't you see? The blood!
There's nothing there. Eleanor! Eleanor! There's nothing. Eleanor, we have to win this prize money. Do you want to see me locked up by our creditors? Do you? Now, shape up, Eleanor. No more of your spells. Not today.
I just need a moment.
Ugh.
And what is it that you want, Eleanor? Again, beautiful rooms. I was trying to think, there was some commentary I was going to make for that one. But I've lost it, so never mind. Oh, when he said spells, I at first thought that was to be incantations and other things, but no, it's hysterics. Not another one of those episodes. I see. Although that does raise an interesting linguistic question. When did the word episodic or episode come into the vernacular to refer to something like that? Because spell, I think it was common then. But oh, and when the room reverts, we don't get to see the hidden portraits anymore. That's fun. So now we just have a few
must
more.
help us out. He must.
Nope. Not these. Oh, we do have the pretty one. So yet another child freed. Smug as ever, I see. I think it came from the medical term. That would make sense. Now for the pretty room. Wasted on such a diva, though.
Stauf's looking to make a deal. But the right deal needs the right information. Stauf must have hidden something here.
I stand corrected. This is not the diva's room. I don't know what I would call him. One looks to be about the same. Did they not change that one? Oh, that has top hats. Sword through the heart. There you go, Professor. That's what happens to the trains. I should hope not. Bloody big head. We're missing a dog. What happened to the other one? Music box is on the bed. Ring plus gem to that. Oh, the lion's head. Fun. I don't think that one changed. Well, to be fair, they were haunted by me, so of course they've gone awry. Although we got a fairly working order pretty quickly.
My dear Mr. Dutton, welcome to my house. I've watched your rise to the elite of our little town with great interest. And because of this, I want to offer you the following arrangement. You are to spend the night as my guest, and in exchange, I will give you your heart's most secret desire. And you know what that is, Mr. Dutton, don't you? But I require one thing of you. A deal. A transaction that I have set up for you. You may wonder what that deal is, and... That is all part of the game. This is all I can tell you, Mr. Dutton. In the morning, only one of my guests will walk out of this house with his for her, every wish granted. Your partner in business, Henry Stauf.
So the Dutton opens a tire factory. Successful local entrepreneur Brian Dutton, 29, opens his tire factory south of Harley at Costello Road. Automobiles of the future, and they need 4 tires each. Those will be Dutton tires, according to the suave young businessman. Arrogant, perhaps. Suave, debatable. Okay. The key. I wonder.
Stauf seems to know my taste. Perhaps there's a clue in here.
You have a taste of the occult? I see. It looks like a facet. This, presumably. Standing on a pile of money. So I wonder if I'm to avoid the manor? Or get to the right manor? Guess I could have gone up. Which I probably should have. So let me go back. Wrong way. Or is the goal to hit all of them? Collecting wealth along the way. I may have done that completely wrong. Too far. Let's try that again and collect all the diamonds. Which I should have realized was the clue to begin with. Wait a minute. I can't cross that line twice, so... Ooh, tricky. I see. How am I to get that diamond? Because if I go up, I'll block the path. And I don't think I can repeat the steps. Maybe the trick is I don't. Not on that pass, at least. no further business that way. But I do that way. And yet I run into the same problem. I think I've already mucked this up. So let me see. And have I tried the Silver Pines demo? I haven't. What one's that? Or which... What is that one about? Got tongue-tied there for a moment. So that'll be one of the last ones I get then. So we'll go left. Okay, so let's see. I'm wondering. If I go down that way. Oh dear. It is a quandary. I've already messed up several times. So let's see, because I know I want... Not like how it's a bag of money. It's like... It's like, alright, Scrooge McDuck. I think I see it. Let me go down. Like to go up. There we go. Kind of fiddly. No. I've messed up. Because that's the finish line, and I can't get to this one. Oh dear, where did I go awry? So I wonder. I think I made a mistake far earlier. Perfect, except for the start. There. Now I want to see what I need to do here. Alright, I think I have it now. If I can go down... Oh, careful. One moment. I think I have it. Poor Claire just fell from the window though, so I had to go save her. And now to the finish line. Surprise Claire interruption, she did. Especially as how far she fell. It's like, oh no. Another brooch. Where does this one go? Oh, I guess to the lion? Are you missing your eyes? Nope, not quite. That looks like a lot of rings, sir. do I do with this? That's now solved. And I thought I got 2 of them, but maybe not. Oh, thank you, Dark Knight. I just hope this is fun to watch, because I've been having a blast. I know there's something to do with the fireplace, but I don't know if I have the quite thing yet. So, the safe is behind the picture.
There's the safe.
Ah.
That's where Stauf's been hiding his secrets.
Oh boy. Do I have to find yet more? It's a fun brain scratcher. Sadly, I have to go to bed, though. Ah, no worries at all. It's delightful to see you. Hope you have a very good evening and sleep well. Does that have any effect on the puzzle there? I don't think so. No, that looks the same. And I imagine I'm missing two more pieces.
But when the Great Depression struck, the young puppeteer fell on hard times. The towns that used to welcome him now left him out in the cold.
I have a pin. Surely not. What do I do with said pin? I would like the token. Gimme. Oh. Can't hold 2 things at once, apparently. Oh, how sweet, Peter. You had a cat that had bad eyesight and she would do leaps of faith when she'd land safely or I would catch her. Oh, poor thing. Claire is so little, she makes it to the top of the perch and one of them sits next to our couch. So she does what I call her best flying squirrel impression, where she makes it to the top and then spreads her arms wide as she takes a plummeting fall towards the chaise. I think she's been watching too much Assassin's Creed. Can't interact with this yet. He's like, wee. My old brittle bones protest every time she does it. It's like, oh, please don't. Don't kill yourself. Like, you've got so much left to live for. Alright. I could pick up the pin, but I can't do much with it. Throw it on the floor. Because we already went through here. Oh, I see. When I interacted with that, it didn't let me. I got you. I did. That was adorable. Like Assassin's Creed Unity with the little cats. Well, I'm about to lose my hand. Oh boy. What is this? Move pawn. Oh. Interesting. Is this one where I have to hit all the pieces? All that money which I can't even begin to take. There we go. Finally got one first try. Like, I'm not that horrible at puzzles. There. Now, what do we do here? Oh, is this like the worst game of Oh, I see. Oh boy. Ew. Yeah, we're in for some fun. 'Cause I am not good at these at all. And I assume I have to get it towards the bottom. Oops. Was there a gap there? Unless I can carry it in the center, maybe? Or maybe that's the goal. No, I want to avoid that hole, I see. Oh, gross. This sadly reminds me of my lockpicking days. So that exposes that hole entirely. It's like, alright, little tumblers. Nope, it doesn't matter.
The right path and avoid the pitfalls. I'm so close, I can feel it.
Alright, same logic, but maybe the other side. You have PTSD from Oblivion days. I will say, lockpicking in real life is much more soothing. No, there's a hole there too. Interesting. Oh, I see. Down and around, perhaps. Where I go from here, from the middle to there, then to drop down again. Ooh, that's gonna be a challenge. I think I see it. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There really is. Although gravity doesn't work that way. I want to thank myself for not getting a lock that's complicated as this. Truly. Because I would drop it there. Take it above. Drop it. Oh, I think I've already messed up. So rather than it going onto the diamond onto the right, it needs to go from the diamond to the top to the northeast, center, southwest, south, in. 8 hours at work and then another 3 hours lockpicking your own house? Probably. Yeah, because as soon as I rotate it here, it'll fall through. Okay. I think I have it. Let's put that to the test. Not quite. Nope. Well, all three lead to ruin there. Let me take a look at the middle again. So it would defy gravity to do that. Unless... down? No, because that leads to the same problem. So the southwest is the safest little cog there. What's to stop it from falling there other than that one? How to get it to the southwest? It there. And find something to rotate the middle. Yeah, 'cause that's a gravity-defying move. You see how I was thinking moving it from right to left, but I don't think gravity works that way. Oh, well, no, I stand corrected. Drop it. It's like, let it go. I mean, that looks like a gap, doesn't it? Well, not what I was intending to do, but certainly not what I was intending to do. We're making headway. It's just very slow progress. I'm gonna be quite sad if I drop it now. Like, no. So very close. Put it in the slot. There we go. Haha. That took a moment. Goodness. Now we get to pull the lever.
Thank you.
No!
That took a little bit longer than I was hoping, but we got it.
Stauf Toys, Internal Operations, 1925. The old fool. Trade secrets. No wonder he kept them in a safe. Blank pages. What in God's name?
Bring me the boy. For a song.
What boy? What song? For a song.
Dun dun dun. All this money. New rooms are available. And we've solved another room. Love it. This is a Scooby-Doo game. Oh, the plot thickens.
Stauf's secrets will be mine.
But look, somebody is not happy with us.
Don't you wish that this night could just last forever?
His position changed and he's now intently listening in. But let's see what our record is. Oops. The plot thickens.
Oh, careful, miss.
Martine.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Edward, is it?
yeah,
I seem to be a bit turned around.
understandable. Everyone has retired to their rooms with a plan to rendezvous in the library at 8.
A stutter. How charming.
Since I was a child.
Well, it's nothing to be ashamed of. At least you've got the brains for these puzzles. I'm just a dopey little actress.
Sure, you're very talented.
Say, why don't we form a team? Your intellect and my charisma.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, give it a think, sugar. I'll await your answer in my room after the library rendezvous, where it's nice and private.
Yes, please snap that neck. Wretched woman. Thanks, I don't need another burden. I mean, that is her name.
If you feel the need to reflect, my own personal library is at your disposal. It is right across the hall, opposite the dining room. But I've been doing a spot of redecorating, so things may be a bit out of place.
A spot of redecorating, he calls it. Oh, goodness. Well, thank you all. I think this is where I will call it for the day. That way I can leave us some spooky hauntings for next time. This has been an absolute delight. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves as much as I have. I'm really looking forward to returning to the Stauf Manor, sorry, as we'll pick up next time in the library. But with that, I think I will go ahead and wrap up today. Again, thank you all for joining me, and welcome into the new faces. Hope to see you again very soon. Next week we may pick up playing Bistro, as that releases on June the 11th. I'm not quite sure how I feel about the title yet. I will be purchasing it just to support him, but just in case. If not, we will definitely be returning to this some point in June, because this has been a real treat. But with that, I will wrap up, and I hope to see you all a little later in the Professor's stream. And before we go, actually, let me do this. That way I can grab it, as we have some... oh no, new arrivals. Goodness. Mouse. But, as I was saying, as we have some new arrivals who may not know who the Professor is, but he is a dear fellow and fellow streamer who will be streaming later on today. So if you're available and free, please do check out his channel. And I will certainly be lurking there. But with that, I'll go ahead and wrap up here. Hope you all have a very lovely rest of your day, an even better evening. Until we meet again, be well.